Hello, my name is Ross Fertel, and you're listening to a series that I have called Drive from Work. I am driving home from work. There were some cards revealed today for the latest set for first edition, Ships of the Line. I'm going to give my thoughts on the cards and some strategy, incorporating as much as I can from the outside world, and we'll have fun. Expect these up until Thursday, the day before the set releases. Without further ado, let's talk about Ships of the Line. This would not be possible without Charlie's article from the main page, which has a lot of good information about the set and the cards. Specifically the USS Sovereign, which has a requirement of 2 gold command stars. The article says these are a little hard to come by, which isn't as true as you think it is. I mean, they're not plentiful in the Next Generation Motion Pictures Federation, but they're not exactly rare, and some pretty powerful people have them. Admiral Janeway, James T. Kirk. So Make a Difference Again does fit in pretty well with this new Universal Sovereign. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world, but it's not exactly a hard thing to do either. So it is a pretty well-designed card with a nice boost if you're able to get that second command star, and that isn't too hard to do at all. Looking at the dilemma, I really love how the new Arsenal dilemma gets around the whole, I don't have a ship around, I guess it's dilemma whiffs. It also has some good gameplay implications with exactly how do you get those 10 or 20 points, or do you just eat the damage? The trick is 2 damage cards you can do, 4 is a little harder to do, so your opponent will have to see, do they want to just sacrifice the ship, or will they use that ship and try to play around it? Some really good gameplay implications, and I'm really eager to see how it turns out. Really just go for that extra 10 or 20 points. But the key card, the one that should come with a big red caution sign, is the Scheme card, Vulcan Observation. It adds requirements from your Vulcan affiliation ship to a mission. On one hand, this could be very good. Making a mission harder is very good for something to do to your opponent. Doubling that for Federation or Starfleet icons, also very good. Someone on the boards pointed out it doesn't depend on what affiliation you're playing, it depends on what affiliation's on the mission. So any affiliation missions, sorry. But the key to point out is you could actually be helping your opponent when you play this on their mission. Remember, mission specialists are a thing. And there are some non-aligned mission specialists that have these skills. There's mission specialists that have classification skills, or skills of classifications. You know what I mean. But if they have those personnel out and assign mission specialists, you could very well be giving them 5-10 extra points. You'll want to be careful when you play, pay attention to the cards your opponent has out in play. It is something where you could inadvertently be helping them, and that is something to watch out for, indeed, especially with those non-aligned mission specialists out there. You'd be surprised how many of them are. It's worth doing your research or paying attention to who your opponent has in play. Lore on the boards also mentioned the expansion icon, which is absolutely amazing. I love its look. It's a great way to talk about ships. And I do also want to point out, for a set that's concerned about ships, less than half the set is actual ship cards. Charlie's article does show ways that a card could care about ships without being a ship itself. But those are my thoughts for the day. Stay tuned and we'll see what else comes out. There is a spoiler on the Facebook page, but I am short on time as it is. Thank you much, and we'll talk tomorrow about a couple more cards.